Imagine living a life free from the chains of others' opinions where your peace of mind is unshakable. This isn't just a dream, it's the reality that Stoicism can offer. Picture yourself walking through a crowded street, feeling calm and centered, unaffected by the judgments and expectations of those around you. This is not just possible, it's achievable. How often do we find ourselves worrying about what others think? What if we could harness the power to break free from this mental trap? In this video, we will explore the art of not caring. Drawing from the wisdom of Stoic philosophers and practical personal development strategies, we'll delve deep into how you can cultivate a mindset of inner tranquility and resilience. By the end of this journey, you'll have the tools to live a life anchored in your values, free from the unnecessary burdens of external validation. We will dissect each concept with meticulous detail, providing actionable steps you can implement immediately to transform your mindset and your life. Chapter 1. Understanding the burden of caring. The psychological toll. Excessively caring about others' opinions can lead to a myriad of psychological issues, including anxiety, stress, and even depression. Our constant need for validation creates a cycle of dependency that undermines our sense of self-worth. According to a 2019 study published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology, there is a strong correlation between social media use and increased anxiety and depression, particularly among young adults. The endless comparison and validation seeking through likes and comments can erode our mental well-being. This phenomenon isn't limited to social media. In our daily lives, we constantly seek approval from our peers, family, and even strangers. This relentless pursuit of external validation can leave us feeling hollow and disconnected from our true selves. Imagine living every day with a constant nagging sense of insecurity, always wondering if you measure up to others' expectations. This is the psychological burden of caring too much. Philosophical foundations. To understand the depth of this issue, we turn to the wisdom of the ancient Stoics. Philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius provide profound insights into the human condition and the nature of our concerns. Epictetus taught that it is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them. This fundamental idea highlights that our suffering often comes from our perceptions and not the events themselves. Consider how two people can experience the same event but react in completely different ways. It is not the event, but our judgment of it, that causes distress. Seneca, in his letters to Lucilius, wrote about the importance of focusing on what is within our control and letting go of what is not. He advised, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Think about the countless hours we spend worrying about potential outcomes that never materialize. Seneca's wisdom teaches us to live in the present moment and deal with reality as it is, not as we fear it might be. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, repeatedly emphasized the power of our thoughts. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This statement is a powerful reminder that our inner world is our true domain. By mastering our thoughts, we can find strength and peace regardless of external circumstances. Chapter 2. The Stoic Perspective Core Principles of Stoicism. Stoicism is built on 4 core virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These principles guide us to live a balanced and fulfilling life. Wisdom involves understanding the world and knowing the right way to act. It's not just about intellectual knowledge, but practical wisdom, knowing how to navigate life's challenges with grace and insight. Courage is the ability to confront fear and adversity with integrity. This means standing up for what is right even when it is difficult or unpopular. Justice means treating others fairly and with respect. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and acting in a way that honors that connection. Temperance is practicing self-control and moderation. In a world that often encourages excess, temperance helps us maintain balance and focus on what truly matters. By integrating these virtues into our lives, we can navigate the complexities of modern living with greater ease and confidence. These virtues are not just abstract concepts, they are practical tools that can help us lead more fulfilling lives. Detachment and indifference. Stoics advocate for ataraxia, a state of serene calmness, and apatheia, a state of being free from irrational passions. This doesn't mean being emotionless. Rather, it means not being controlled by our emotions. Marcus Aurelius said, "The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think or do, only what you do." This highlights the importance of focusing on our actions and intentions, rather than external opinions. Imagine the freedom of acting in alignment with your values without the burden of others' judgments. Epictetus advised, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." By understanding that our happiness and peace come from within, we can liberate ourselves from the shackles of societal expectations. This internal focus helps us build a strong foundation of self-worth that is independent of external validation. Chapter 3. Practical steps to stop caring, self-reflection and awareness. The journey to stop caring about inconsequential things begins with a deep dive into self-reflection. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What are my non-negotiables in life? This self-inquiry is fundamental to understanding your core values. As the ancient Stoics believed, knowing oneself is the foundation of wisdom. Journaling can be a transformative practice. Dedicate a few minutes each day to write down your thoughts, fears, and dreams. Over time, you'll notice patterns and themes that highlight your true priorities. For instance, you might realize that your passion lies in creative pursuits rather than climbing the corporate ladder. This clarity helps you make decisions that align with your authentic self. Mindfulness is another crucial tool. By staying present, you can observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This awareness helps you recognize when you're being influenced by external opinions. For example, if you feel anxious about a social media post, take a step back and ask yourself, why do I care about this? Is it truly important to my well-being? Techniques such as deep breathing, body scans, and mindful walking can help you stay grounded and centered. Setting boundaries. Setting and maintaining boundaries is vital for protecting your mental health. This means learning to say no without guilt. Remember, your time and energy are precious resources. It's okay to prioritize your needs over others' expectations. In your professional life, communicate your limits clearly. If you're swamped with work, let your colleagues or supervisors know. For example, you could say, "I'm currently at capacity with my workload. Can we prioritize tasks or delegate some responsibilities?" This not only safeguards your well-being, but also sets a standard for how you expect to be treated. In personal relationships, boundaries are equally important. If a friend or family member consistently drains your energy with negativity or demands, have an honest conversation. Explain your need for space and positivity. While it might be uncomfortable initially, it's a necessary step towards maintaining your mental health. For instance, you could say, "I value our relationship, but I need some time to recharge. Let's catch up next week instead." Chapter 4. The role of virtue in personal development, living according to virtue. The Stoics believed that virtue is the highest good and the key to living a fulfilling life. Virtue consists of qualities like courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance. By striving to embody these virtues, we can align our actions with our values and find true happiness. Courage helps us face challenges and adversity with strength and integrity. It's about standing firm in our principles, even when it's difficult. For example, it takes courage to speak up against injustice or to pursue a passion that others might not understand. Wisdom guides our decisions and helps us understand what is truly important. It's about discerning what is within our control and acting accordingly. Wisdom helps us prioritize our efforts and focus on what matters most. Justice ensures that we treat others fairly and with respect. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and acting in ways that benefit the greater good. Practicing justice means being fair and considerate in our interactions with others. Temperance teaches us self-control and moderation. In a world that often encourages excess, temperance helps us maintain balance and focus on what truly matters. It's about making choices that support our long-term well-being, rather than seeking immediate gratification. Living a virtuous life means focusing on what we can control, our actions, thoughts, and attitudes. When we prioritize virtue, we let go of the need for external validation and find peace within ourselves. Daily practices. Incorporating Stoic principles into daily routines can help reinforce these virtues. One effective practice is morning and evening reflection, a technique inspired by Marcus Aurelius. In the morning, take a few minutes to set your intentions for the day. Reflect on how you can embody the virtues of courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance in your actions. For instance, you might decide to approach a challenging task with courage or to treat a colleague with fairness and respect. In the evening, review your day and assess how well you lived according to your values. Consider what went well and where you could improve. This practice helps you stay accountable to yourself and continuously strive for personal growth. Another valuable practice is journaling. Dedicate time each day to write about your thoughts, experiences, and reflections. This can help you gain clarity and insight into your actions and motivations. Journaling allows you to track your progress and make adjustments as needed. Mindfulness meditation is also a powerful tool. By staying present and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, you can cultivate greater awareness and control over your mind. Techniques like deep breathing, body scans, and mindful walking can help you stay grounded and centered. Chapter 5. Embracing Impermanence. The concept of impermanence. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the acceptance of impermanence. Everything in life is transient, from our possessions to our relationships to our very existence. Understanding this can help us appreciate the present moment and let go of attachments. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Consider how ephemeral and worthless human things are. Pass through this brief patch of time in harmony with nature and come to your final resting place with gratitude." This perspective encourages us to live in harmony with the natural flow of life, embracing change rather than resisting it. By accepting impermanence, we can reduce our fear of loss and cultivate a sense of gratitude for what we have. This doesn't mean we shouldn't care about things or people, but rather that we should cherish them without becoming overly attached. Practices for embracing impermanence. To cultivate an appreciation for impermanence, practice mindfulness and gratitude. Mindfulness helps us stay present and fully engage with our experiences. Gratitude encourages us to appreciate what we have, even as we acknowledge its impermanent nature. Consider incorporating a daily gratitude practice into your routine. Each day, take a few minutes to reflect on what you are grateful for. This could be anything from a supportive friend to a beautiful sunset. By regularly expressing gratitude, you can cultivate a positive mindset and build resilience. Another practice is reflecting on the impermanence of life. This might involve contemplating the temporary nature of your possessions, relationships, and experiences. Recognize that change is a natural part of life and learn to embrace it with an open heart. Negative visualization, a Stoic exercise, involves imagining the loss of things or people you value. This might seem counterintuitive, but it helps you appreciate what you have and prepares you for potential challenges. By regularly practicing negative visualization, you can develop a deeper sense of gratitude and resilience. Chapter 6. Building Mental Toughness. Mental toughness and resilience. Mental toughness is the ability to stay strong and focused in the face of adversity. It involves developing a mindset that can withstand challenges and bounce back from setbacks. This is not about being emotionless or suppressing feelings, but about managing emotions effectively and maintaining a positive outlook. Cognitive reframing is a powerful technique for building mental toughness. This involves changing your perspective on challenges. For example, instead of seeing a failure as a negative event, view it as an opportunity to learn and improve. This shift in perspective helps you stay positive and motivated, even in difficult times. Another technique is practicing gratitude. By focusing on what you are grateful for, you can cultivate a positive mindset and build resilience. Regularly expressing gratitude, whether through journaling or sharing with others, helps you stay grounded and optimistic. This practice can be especially powerful when combined with mindfulness and meditation. Stoic exercises for mental toughness. Stoics practiced various exercises to build mental toughness and resilience. One such exercise is voluntary discomfort. This involves deliberately placing yourself in uncomfortable situations to build resilience. For example, you might take a cold shower, fast for a day, or spend time without your usual comforts. These experiences help you realize that you can endure discomfort and emerge stronger. Another exercise is the practice of focusing on what is within your control. This involves distinguishing between what you can change and what you cannot. By focusing your energy on the former, you can avoid unnecessary stress and frustration. For instance, you can control your actions and responses, but not the opinions or actions of others. Mindfulness meditation is also a powerful tool for building mental toughness. By staying present and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, you can develop greater awareness and control over your mind. Techniques like deep breathing, body scans, and mindful walking can help you stay grounded and centered. Chapter 7. Cultivating Inner Peace. Meditative practices. Meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating inner peace and tranquility. Stoic meditation involves reflecting on philosophical principles and integrating them into our daily lives. This practice helps us stay centered and maintain a sense of calm amidst external pressures. One effective meditation practice is the contemplation of virtues. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on the virtues of courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance. Visualize how you can embody these qualities in your actions and interactions. For example, you might reflect on how you can approach a challenging situation with courage or treat a difficult person with fairness. Another practice is mindfulness meditation, which involves staying present and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This helps you develop greater awareness and control over your mind. Techniques like deep breathing, body scans, and mindful walking can help you stay grounded and centered. Mindfulness and present moment. Awareness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present and fully engaging with the current moment. It involves paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. This helps you cultivate a sense of calm and reduce stress. Techniques like deep breathing, body scans, and mindful walking can help you stay grounded and present. For example, during deep breathing exercises, focus on your breath as it flows in and out of your body. This simple practice can help you calm your mind and reduce stress. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can help you stay centered and resilient in the face of external pressures. For instance, take a few moments each day to practice mindfulness, whether it's during your morning routine, a lunch break, or before bed. This helps you stay present and focused, reducing the impact of external stressors on your well-being. Chapter 8. Letting go of ego and its traps. The ego is a major obstacle to inner peace and personal growth. It drives us to seek validation, compete with others, and protect our self-image. The ego is constantly concerned with how we are perceived by others, leading to anxiety and insecurity. Epictetus warned against the dangers of ego, saying, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Letting go of ego means embracing humility and focusing on personal growth rather than external validation. This involves recognizing our limitations and accepting that we are not perfect. The ego's traps can manifest in various ways, such as seeking approval, comparing ourselves to others, or feeling the need to prove ourselves. By letting go of these traps, we can focus on our personal growth and well-being. For example, instead of striving to impress others, focus on improving your skills and knowledge. Humility and its benefits. Humility is the antidote to ego. It involves recognizing our limitations, accepting feedback, and prioritizing learning and growth over image and status. Humility allows us to be open to new experiences and perspectives, fostering personal and intellectual development. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of humility, writing, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." By practicing humility, we can let go of unnecessary concerns and focus on what truly matters. Humility also fosters better relationships. When we let go of ego, we become more empathetic and understanding towards others. This leads to deeper, more meaningful connections and a sense of community. For example, instead of competing with others, focus on collaborating and supporting each other's growth. Practices for letting go of ego. One effective practice for letting go of ego is self-reflection. Regularly take time to reflect on your actions and motivations. Ask yourself, am I seeking validation or approval from others? Am I acting out of pride or a desire to impress? This self-awareness can help you identify and address ego-driven behaviors. Another practice is seeking feedback. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as an opportunity for growth. This involves setting aside your ego and embracing a mindset of continuous improvement. For example, when receiving feedback, focus on how you can improve rather than defending yourself. Finally, practice gratitude. Regularly express gratitude for the people and experiences in your life. This helps you stay grounded and appreciative, reducing the influence of ego. For instance, take a few moments each day to reflect on what you are grateful for and how it has contributed to your growth and well-being. Chapter 9. Real-life applications and success stories. Case studies. To illustrate the power of Stoic principles, let's look at some real-life success stories. These individuals have applied Stoic teachings to transform their lives and achieve remarkable results. For instance, James Stockdale, a U.S. Navy Vice Admiral and aviator, credited Stoicism for his resilience during 7 years of captivity in the Vietnam War. He applied the teachings of Epictetus to endure and survive the harsh conditions of imprisonment. Stockdale's story highlights the power of Stoic principles in the face of extreme adversity. Another example is Tim Ferriss, a successful entrepreneur and author. Ferriss has spoken extensively about how Stoic practices, such as negative visualization and focusing on what is within his control, have helped him manage stress and achieve his goals. His success story demonstrates the practical application of Stoic teachings in modern life. Personal development through Stoicism. Many people have found personal growth and fulfillment by incorporating Stoic principles into their lives. These teachings provide a roadmap for navigating life's challenges with resilience and grace. For instance, adopting a Stoic mindset can help you manage stress and anxiety. By focusing on what is within your control and letting go of what is not, you can reduce unnecessary worry and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Stoic practices can also improve your relationships. By letting go of ego and practicing humility, you can foster deeper, more meaningful connections with others. This leads to a greater sense of community and support. Moreover, Stoicism can enhance your personal and professional growth. By focusing on virtue and continuous improvement, you can develop a strong sense of purpose and direction. This helps you stay motivated and committed to your goals, even in the face of setbacks. Conclusion. Recap of key points. In this video, we've explored the art of not caring, drawing from the wisdom of Stoic philosophers and practical personal development strategies. We've discussed the psychological toll of caring too much about external opinions and the importance of focusing on what is within our control. We've delved into the core principles of Stoicism, including the virtues of courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance. We've also discussed practical steps to stop caring, such as self-reflection, setting boundaries, and cultivating mental toughness. Additionally, we've explored the concept of impermanence, the role of virtue in personal development, and the importance of letting go of ego. We've also looked at real-life applications and success stories to illustrate the power of Stoic principles in transforming lives. Call to action. Now it's time to take action. Start by incorporating these principles and practices into your daily life. Begin with small steps, such as journaling, mindfulness meditation, or setting boundaries. Gradually, these practices will become habits that support your mental well-being and personal growth. Remember, the journey to inner peace and personal freedom is a continuous process. Be patient with yourself and stay committed to your growth. The more you practice, the more you'll develop the resilience and clarity needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on Stoicism and personal development. Your support helps us continue to create valuable content for you. Let's build a community of individuals dedicated to living with purpose and tranquility. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay strong and stay stoic.